Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a different video this time, and I asked you guys about stories of your children with an invisible illness and how it affects you guys. The first one is Katie, and she says, I'd be happy to have my little boy on there. He had microcephaly and is developmentally delayed and has major feeding issues, but it seems as though nobody takes me seriously because he looks normal. And while yes, he is beautiful, it's frustrating because our whole family is struggling. Aww. I'm sorry that it's such a struggle. People just don't understand. And your son is a very cute child. I'm sorry nobody takes you seriously. It is hard. And people just need to understand that even though our children look normal, they could be struggling on the inside. Next one is Monet. I hope I said that right. But she says, my name is Monet. I have 3 kids. My youngest has hypotonia. He is 3 years old. It was caught at 6 months. When he couldn't sit up, he has went through surgery, therapy, specialist braces, and glasses. He started preschool this year, not yet potty trained, speech disorder therapy every week, and specialist every month. Now he has to have a CPAP machine. He has hypotonia, hypermobility, speech disorder, dysphagia, reflux, constipation, restless leg syndrome, developmental delays, obstructive sleep apnea, and excessive sweating. Oh, that sounds a lot for that little kid. Not sure what a CPAP machine is, but I hope it gets better for him, because that's sad. I'm sorry he's going through so much. The next one is Tanya, and she says, my son has a very rare mutation, 3rd case so far, that causes 2 invisible syndromes, Ehlers-Danlos and osteogenesis imperfecta. These syndromes cause hypotonia, bone fragility, and hypermobility. He also has severe allergies and sensory issues. Apart when he has a fracture, you can't see it. He's constantly in pain. He's delayed in motor development and a lot of other connected skills such as speaking. Most of the time, people don't believe he has a disability or say that it will pass with time. Others act like he'll never have a full life. And some are very understanding. It really depends. And doctors are amazing, and we're constantly updating ourselves with info and therapies. Regarding his allergies, people sometimes don't understand that he can have an allergic reaction only by touching or smelling the allergen, and that we have to avoid those foods. At the beginning, it was really scary, both for allergies and fractures. Aww, that must be hard, especially since his bones are so fragile. And people are ignorant, so I would just ignore them. I hope things get easier, and I hope they find something for his pain, because that's like sad that he's always in pain. I'm so sorry to hear that. There's Amanda. I have a son who has both epilepsy and autism, among other things. So my son was diagnosed with epilepsy when he was about 4 and diagnosed with autism when he was 5. We knew he had autism, though, before he was diagnosed. Although it's obvious that he has his issues, he is one of the happiest kids you'll ever meet. He has a huge heart and is my pride and joy. He's verbal now, but he didn't start talking till he was 5. Well, at least he's verbal now. And I also have epilepsy and autism, so I understand what this kid is going through, and it's probably really hard on him, especially since he's 5. But kids that age also don't pay attention to other people around them. So I'm glad he's like a very happy kid, and that you just treat him like a regular kid. That's all we want. And the last one is Amber, and she says, my daughter has a medical condition called MCAD. Her body doesn't break down fat into energy like ours does, so she has to have a snack often and always have a surgery snack on hand. She can't eat or won't eat or has diarrhea 2 times in a 24-hour period. She has to be in the hospital. She's 5 now and has been in the hospital 21 times. She can do everything that every other child can do, but when people decide to send their kids to school and daycare with even a cold, it can greatly affect my daughter. Even though she looks fine, her sugars can crash within minutes and she can go into a coma quickly. Wow, that must be very scary for you. I can't even imagine. And 21 times by the time she was 5? I'm so sorry. That had to have been hard. I mean, it'd be hard for me if my kid was in that many times. And that's scary to think about. And thanks for sending your story in. But that's all the stories. And I'm going to see where this goes. Give a thumbs up if you like this and want to hear more stories. If so, then I'll continue the series. Just let me know, because these kids need to tell their story, and it's sad to think that just because they look like your average child that people treat them like nothing's wrong, and then nobody believes them or the parents that they actually have something wrong with them. So I want to get more of these stories out, but like I said, if you like these, give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Talk to y'all later. Yo.